Get your life jackets ready. Dalhousie University is launching a new and immersive ocean learning experience. Through tools like virtual reality and 360-degree videos, Ocean School will take students on board science vessels and up close with marine life as it presents lessons on some of the greatest threats facing the world's oceans. Janet Stalker is the program's director, and she joins me now from Halifax. Janet, thanks so much for being here. Talk to me about what prompted the idea to launch Ocean School.
Well, it started with the concept of trying to advance ocean literacy in Canada. And ocean literacy is that concept of the extent to which a person understands their impact on the ocean, but also the ocean's impact on them. As you know, the ocean impacts Canadians in many ways. It's part of our economic backbone. It affects our weather and climate. It's woven into the cultural fabric of Canada, and yet an awful lot of Canadian learners and students have very little direct experience with the ocean. So we thought if we can't bring all the students to the ocean, then this is a way that we can bring the ocean to them.
Okay, so let's play a hypothetical. I'm now a student at Ocean School. What's my curriculum like?
Well, that's one of the interesting things about this program is that it gives the teachers a lot of control, so they can actually adapt things to the type of curriculum and concepts that they're hoping to teach in the classroom. So although it's the science and math, technology, engineering are kind of the backbone of Ocean School, it actually is easily adaptable to be used for other disciplines as well, like history and geography, even the languages. So it's one of those things that there's a lot of freedom both for teachers to adapt it to their specific curriculum needs and for the students to be able to navigate the content of most interest to them.
Now, if this is the first iteration of Ocean School, how are you hoping to see it evolve in the future?
Well, of course, like any technology, you know, when we first launch something like this is kind of like the 1.0 version, and over time we'll end up with a 2.0 or a 3.0 equivalent as we get more technology upgrades and have a chance to get more feedback from users to improve the user experience. But the other kind of exciting piece is, of course, that we'll be adding more content as time goes along. So with new partnerships comes more opportunities for us to go out, join scientists and subject matter experts out in the field, and capture more stories, more interesting, engaging experiences that we can bring to students across Canada and in fact, around the world. In fact, we just had a team get back from Bella Bella, BC, where they were out filming with the Heiltsuk Nation around the herring harvest and the salmon migrations out there. So that's going to be an exciting addition for content based on the Canadian Pacific that will come sometime next year.
Have you caught the attention of other universities from within Canada or around the world who possibly might want to emulate what you've started there?
Oh, certainly. In fact, we've got quite a lot of partnerships, especially in the international community. So the ocean literacy community internationally is relatively small, but we're small but tight-knit. So in fact, with the guidance of the Ocean Frontier Institute's CEO, Wendy Watson-Wright, who's a big champion of ours, we actually attended the UN Ocean Conference last summer in New York, where, among other things, we were able to get ocean literacy added onto the call for action around the Sustainable Development Goal for the ocean. So that was really exciting. And since then, we've had partnerships with other universities, both domestically and internationally. In fact, the content we just recently launched features scientists from Memorial University, University of PEI, and others. And so not only are we featuring science and expertise from other universities, but we've got other universities and other education partners that are really excited to use this and emulate it. The newest partnership, of course, being with the UNESCO group itself, who have just given us some funding to pilot this in an international setting. So we're hoping to actually run some testing in Costa Rica this winter to see about translating into Spanish and getting it used there.
That is fantastic news. Congratulations on your accomplishment. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.